Hey guys, what's up? Well, I'm going to do my predictions and breakdown for week 3 of the NFL season. Wanted to get this in before Thursday Night Football. So far I am not doing too great. Last week I was 8-8. Week before that I was 8-7-1, I believe. So hopefully I can do better this week. I think as we get to week 5, we'll pretty much know how teams are, but it's still quite a shock. But I'm going to be talking about some of the teams, like the 2-0 teams and the 0-2 teams, and who we really need to be paying attention to. Well, let's just get right into it with these games. So first of all, we got the Steelers at Browns, and I'm going to be going. This is a tough game. I'm going to be going with Steelers though, because I think Mike Tomlin is really good in these division games, especially the Steelers. And Jacoby Brissett didn't do much. Also, I was wrong. He didn't really stare down Amari Cooper in last game. I said on that last pass you can't telegraph that pass. He didn't. That was my bad. But in this game, he's not a difference maker. He's not that good of a player. And the Steelers defense is pretty good as long as they can just their offense can move the ball. Mr. Trubisky's kind of struggling. I think we'll see Kenny Pickett soon, but they just got to move the ball. Get it to your playmakers. Deontay Johnson, Claypool, Harris. Get it to your playmakers. Simple as that. So I'm picking the Steelers to win this one. I think it'll be like a one-score game, touchdown or a field goal, something like that. Next, got Texans at Bears. I'm going to be going with the Bears, but I can very well see the Texans winning this one. I think the Texans have played really well considering the talent on their roster. Because we are all picking them to be the worst in the league, and they've actually been in both games. They almost won their first game. So I mean, they've been playing well. The Bears didn't play well at all against the Packers. So I'm still going to be picking the Bears. So I think the Bears are going to I think they're going to run the ball more, which they should. David Montgomery actually had a really good game against the Packers, but I'm picking the Bears. Now we got Raiders at Titans. This is close because they're both 0-2. Titans could very well be 1-1. Raiders very easily could be 2-0. I'm picking the Raiders, but it wouldn't shock me because it's a Mike Vrabel team if the Titans come out and start surging up with the wins. If they start racking up the wins to win that division, because right now it's a sorry division, then I could see the Titans winning this game. But for right now, I'm picking the Raiders. Chiefs at Colts. I'm picking the Chiefs. I want to say the Colts are terrible right now. They don't have their top receivers. Might be back this game, and the Chiefs are firing on all cylinders. Next, we got the Bills at Dolphins. This is going to be a good game. I think this is going to be the first challenge for the Bills, really. Well, week 1 was a challenge for them against the Rams, but I think everyone kind of felt like the Rams were coming out flat. But I'm picking the Bills to win this one again, but this is going to be a close game. At first, I think the Bills might pull away in the fourth quarter, but for the first 3 quarters, I think it'll be close. Next, we got the Lions at Vikings. And for this one, I'm picking the Vikings, but the Lions could win this game. Lions had a very good win against Commanders last week, and their offense showed us what it can be if Jared Goff plays well. 3 touchdowns. Amon-Ra St. Brown went crazy. I had him on my fantasy team, which is great. But he showed what this offense can be if they have a quarterback that plays well. And it looked good. Can their defense hold up against a powerhouse offense like the Vikings? I think it can. It's got a lot of young talent on there, like Hutchinson, Akuda, but I have a feeling the Vikings are going to rebound after the game with the Eagles. So I'm picking the Vikings here, but Lions could very easily win this game. The Ravens at Patriots. I'm going to be picking the Ravens in this one. I think they're going to get after not Joe Flacco, Mac Jones. I think the Patriots will still keep it close. They'll have a nice plan in place for Lamar Jackson, but I'm still picking the Ravens. Their offense isn't bad. Their defense needs to get better, though, a lot better, which is surprising because I thought it was going to be good, but I think there's injuries they're dealing with. But then we got the Bengals at Jets. Like I said, the Jets, they're one play away from having a big play, from scoring the ball. That's what I said with the Browns. They just need a couple big plays, explosive plays, because they have the personnel to be explosive, except for the quarterback. They might have the quarterback if Zach Wilson gets back, hopefully next week. But this week, it's still Joe Flacco. It's against the Bengals, who need a win desperately. They're 0-2. They need a win, and the Jets are probably a good team for them to get that win against. So I think the Bengals are going to win this one. I think they might win this one pretty largely. But Zach Wilson, please come back. Like, Joe Flacco got that win last week, great. That's fine. But we need to see what the future is with Zach Wilson for the Jets. Eagles at Commanders. Commanders could win this game. I'm saying it right now. Eagles are 2-0, coming off that big game with the Vikings. But I think they're going to be. I think Philadelphia fans are going to show up to this game. I think they're going to be fired up to play Carson Wentz, and I think the Eagles are going to win. But the Commanders could win this game. They do have a good offensive structure around them, good receivers. O-line needs to play better, but their defense might not be able to hold Jalen Hurts and Miles Sanders. Jalen Hurts really played well last week. So I'm picking the Eagles. Saints at Panthers. I'm going to be picking the Saints in this game. You know what? No. I'm picking the Panthers. Yeah, I'm picking the Panthers. Panthers are going to win this one. I'm calling it. Baker Mayfield's going to have a good game. They're going to win this. I've been saying the Panthers are going to win the game every week so far, so I'm still picking the Panthers, though. Panthers don't let me down. Picking the Panthers. They need to run the ball more. They need to get Christian McCaffrey open lanes more. And when you do that, you can do play action more, which Baker's pretty good at. And then just keep on going. So I'm picking the Panthers. Rams and Cardinals, going with the Rams, but Cardinals can win this game. I'm still going to be going with the Rams, though, because I think they're still figuring out how to play this year. They had lost some players and gotten others, and it's affecting them a little bit, especially on the offensive line with their new left tackle. But I think that they're going to play well. The Cardinals, I think they shouldn't have won last week. They got away with the Raiders playing terrible defense, especially on those red zone touchdowns and conversions. Like Kyler Murray had all day. You can't rush just 3. So especially when you have Max Crosby and Chandler Jones. But besides the point, so I'm picking the Rams here. Falcons at Seahawks. I'm picking the Falcons actually to upset them because I think the Falcons' offense is actually pretty good. They showed it 2 weeks in a row that they can work well. And I think against the Seahawks, they'll play a team that defensively is sound, offensively is sound, but nothing great there. They just play smart, safe ball, and I think the Falcons can outscore them. So I'm picking the Falcons here. Packers at Buccaneers, picking the Buccaneers. They have defense and offense. I need Chris Godwin to come back for Tom Brady, though. I don't know if he's playing this game, but he needs a receiver right now. He has nobody. Julio Jones, I think, was hurt as well, but Mike Evans is out, and we've seen what the Bucs offense looks like when there's no receivers for Tom Brady, and he needs somebody. I know it might be a knock on Tom Brady, but what quarterback doesn't need one? He's going to be going up against one whose best receiver is Allen Lazard. Tom Brady would take Allen Lazard right now in a heartbeat, but they need more receivers for the Buccaneers. But I'm still taking the Buccaneers because their defense is so good, and Packers don't have receivers. But I think also the Buccaneers will find a way to win this. They should run the ball with Fournette. They might do that, so start Fournette if you have him on your fantasy team. 49ers at Broncos. This one is a good game. I'm going to be picking the 49ers, though. 49ers have always had their way with Russell Wilson. Whether it's last-second touchdowns or whatever, they got Russell Wilson's number, and now they have Jimmy Garoppolo at quarterback. Would that have impacted my pick if it was Trey Lance? Yes. Even though what we saw of him was good so far this season. First week wasn't anything, but that was such an inevaluatable game. But week 2, he's 2 for 3 for 30 yards. That's good, but such a small sample size. But Jimmy Garoppolo, I think, is the better quarterback right now, and he can win this type of game, and I think he will, and the Broncos will be 1-2. That'll be, I don't know, we might get Nate Hackett fired early. I don't know. Picking 49ers. Cowboys at Giants. I'm going to be picking, this is a good game. This is a close game, honestly. That defense is good, but the Giants' offensive line has been playing pretty well. But will the Giants' defense be able to stop the Cowboys' offense now? I think this is actually going to be a really good game. I'm going with the Giants. Why not? 3-0. Let's go. I'm going with Giants. I think Andrew Thomas is one of the best left tackles in the league, which I called it. Even though I don't have a record, I love Andrew Thomas, and after his first year, people were calling him a bust already. And I'm like, chill. He has the quickest feet I've ever seen out of an offensive lineman. And he's dominating right now. He's one of the best left tackles in the NFL. Evan Neal, give him some time. He'll grow. He's okay. He can play better, though, so it'll be a test. But I think that the Giants' offense with Brian Dable at the helm can actually do well against a team like the Cowboys, and the defense has actually been playing pretty well for the Giants, so hopefully they can keep that up. Maybe they'll get Thibodeau and Ojulari back this week. I don't know, but those are my picks. Picking the Giants. If you guys think I'm stupid, let me know. If you think I'm right, let me know. Hit the like button, subscribe, share, all that fun stuff. But yeah, that's all I got. Thanks, guys.